Hello, this is Trent Smith with the National Weather Service in Missoula, Montana, doing the planning briefing on Sunday, June 9th. Looking at the weather threat matrix, we'll have a few lingering potentials of showers and thunderstorms for the Monday time frame. Definitely increase in winds out of the west on Tuesday. Southwest Montana can continue to see those winds on Wednesday. Looking pretty nice on Thursday, and then the return of some thunderstorms on Friday for Southwest Montana. Looking at the thunderstorm potential on Monday, the greatest potential is actually going to be across southwest Montana, around that Dillon, towards Yellowstone area, looking at about a 10 to 15% potential of thunder, and then just some lingering possibility of some lightning strikes across the extreme northwest Montana, especially along the Canadian border Monday afternoon into the evening. Then on Tuesday, we'll have this disturbance that's going to be sliding along the Canadian border, which is really going to tighten up our pressure gradient. Looking at some breezy conditions. On Tuesday, the main focus is going to be more northwest Montana into west central Montana. Looking at a potential of about 72% around the Polson, that Mission Valley, of gusts greater than 30. The strongest winds on Tuesday are definitely going to be in the higher terrain, especially along the Continental Divide near Glacier Park, where gusts could reach up to about 50 miles per hour on this time frame. On Wednesday, the potential actually shifts more into southwest Montana and Lemhi County, where widespread gusts will be of 30 miles per hour is anticipated, with the remainder of the area kind of relax. Looking at the temperature forecast for this week, temperatures will be just running about 5 to 10 degrees above normal, kind of fluctuating day in and day out, but definitely looking above seasonal temperatures during this time frame. With that being said, our humidities are definitely going to be kind of dropping off, with the driest day probably being on the Wednesday time frame, but into Thursday and Friday, as our RHs will be in the teens to low 20s for the majority of the area. The only exception is going to be out on the Campus Prairie of Idaho, where the humidity readings will be slightly higher, but still going to be fairly dry. Looking at the wind gusts, kind of the overall picture for the region, definitely Tuesday and Wednesday are kind of our upticks of winds, but then again on Saturday time frame as the pattern starts beginning to change. That being said, the 8 to 14-day outlook. This is for precipitation. The indication of our models is that a broad trough is going to be kind of developing over the Pacific Northwest Saturday into the weekend. So looking at increased potential for precipitation and significantly cooler temperatures also into that time frame. By Saturday time frame, we could potentially see temperatures near seasonal or even below seasonal, but kind of keep an eye out of that pattern change, and that pattern could linger on into much of next week. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us by any means on the screen, by telephone number or email. The next scheduled briefing is for Thursday, June 13th. Thank you. Goodbye.